Yeah. Check it. Okay.
Hello, friends. We are back with a special episode of Pour It Forward, Sharing is Caring, featuring Archer Eland. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, you've seen all the reviews of everyone else, but I wanted to come on for a special Christmas Day celebration to honor Archer Eland. This was provided by Wendy herself from the brand. So thank you all, and I am looking forward for Chris to try this. So keep watching. We're going to have a conversation. Inside this box, we have 4 offerings. I'm going to open this up right now. Hopefully, I can get this without any hiccups. I did. Wow. Inside, we have a card from Wendy. And then we also have an info sheet for all of the 4 offerings. I'm not going to read this because I don't want anyone or Chris to get swayed by the tasting notes. But we have the Solstice or Cashmere and Suede. 4 offerings. Most people only do 1, but she did 4. And I'll touch on why in the rest of the video. Look at that. That is so cool. And these are available for purchase on the Middle West website. So we have 100 ml sample of the Solstice or Cashmere and Suede. So Chris will be going through trying all of these. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a special guest with us.
Jay Spencer.
Welcome, Jay.
Welcome.
And this is a special tasting as well because we have a mail call. So you know it's a Pour It Forward, Sharing is Caring video. And we included Jay. So shout out to Archer Eland for sending over this care package to us. According to the brand, Archer Eland is a bold yet graceful American rye whiskey brought to life with Ohio's rye grain, curated in small batches. Wendy has created a brand that honors her mother's spirit and curated a love letter to the rye enthusiast through her unique blends. Archer Eland was born from passion, the desire to celebrate the length and breadth of what rye can do. This is a living, lasting legacy to her mom. This is Wendy's way to say thank you, and now we get to taste it. So let's dive in, fellas. For the first one we're going to do is the Solstice.
Right here.
So Solstice comes in at 104 proof, aged for 4 years, and it has a blend of the 7-year-old barrels as well. And in my previous intro clip, you may have remembered that I said she started with 4 rye expressions. Most brands, they only put out 1, but she wanted to put out 4 because you're not going to always hit everyone with the 1 pour. So she wanted to have 4 pours so that way one person is able to enjoy at least one of those pours. So let's see which ones the fellas like the best, or if they like them all. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was going to say we need to pause.
Well,
There we go.
at first I was just trying to, get it off, but I think I have.
Do we need to prep the other one? According to Wendy, everyone was doing just 1 rye at a time, and that's limiting them. She wanted the opportunity to dominate the shelf space, to tell a story with a rye in different profiles and spread and celebrate all that blenders and distillers do. It's impossible to put all of that in one bottle. Everyone may not like all 4 offerings, but they will at least like 1. So let's dive into the first one. How's that nose smelling, fellas?
Very approachable.
Yeah, it's not overpowering at all. Like, for me, like, rye doesn't necessarily punch you in the mouth or punch you in the nose with this one. Like, it doesn't necessarily like, boom, come off as a rye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more fruitier than it is minty.
And it's subtle. It's just, it is subtle.
Nice.
Man. There's something, it definitely gives off, I get I get fruity notes, but I also get floral as well. So that rye, like the more I put my nose in it, I can tell that it's a rye. I get a little bit of that mint, just like a little bit of that mint. It's not really overpowering. Do not get sweet from this.
Okay.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, the fruit for me is pear.
Okay. If you was to just off the nose, does it feel like it's a traditional rye?
For me,
just off the nose.
For me, no. It's a little lighter.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I would have guessed that this is a rye.
Okay.
If I was to go in blind, I probably would not have called this a rye at all either.
Let's see if the palate carries through.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
The fruit carries forward for me on the palate. I get apples all day. I'm
gonna say no.
Okay. So typically when Wendy begins to blend, she kind of starts from what she wants to show and then work her way backwards. So the reason why I'm asking if it's minty or anything like that was because this was designed to be light and enjoyed by everyone. So this one was created during a difficult time in her life. So she wanted something light, the warmth of the sunshine, and what better way than citrus.
What is it?
That's exactly what's in this glass.
Yeah,
That's
literally
exactly what's in this glass.
I smelled it and was like, would you say approachable?
Yeah.
You said it's approachable.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's light. Like, I wouldn't know that this was a rye, so it doesn't punch you in the face, right? That's what I was saying. I can see exactly what she was trying to establish on this pour is extremely evident when you try it. Because especially for a rye, because I feel like a lot of people, they'll try a rye whiskey and it just hits them so hard, like, whoa, that's totally different. Which is why in the past I've been known to love other brands that I've said, that have not punched you in the face with the rye. That right there is extremely approachable for a rye, and it's very fruity on the palate, in my opinion.
And it's good that it's approachable because it's not like it's 80 proof; it's 104 proof.
That's a shocker. That's a shocker to me.
That's a huge shocker to me. Because it has the spice, right? I feel like the spice is 100%. And I know that if I'm feeling the spice, I know for a fact, Jay is like, I know for a fact that he's able to taste that spice on that pour. What you think?
Yeah, but it was more like the cinnamon apple pie spice, not like a burning spice.
No, that's awesome.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah. That's actually
go for it.
It's very good. I wouldn't have thought that I would have gotten that palate from that nose. To be honest, the palate is bold.
Yes.
Yet it's not like, it's flavorful. It's bold. It's an American whiskey, but it is not overpowering at all. Like when it first hits that front of the palate, I won't because of how it hits you with that spice, I'm thinking it's going to carry all the way through. But then at the back of the palate, it's just kind of easy. It's a lot easier, and it just gives you that subtle experience, but getting all the flavors of a rye. I think she hit it out the park with this one.
Nice.
And if this is how we're starting, if this is how we're all I'm saying is if this is how we're starting, it's going to get interesting.
Nice.
And I always look for bourbons and ryes that you can introduce people to the whiskey game. This is one.
This one
right here. This way surpassed the one.
Yes, I will agree with that.
That we will not talk about tonight.
Listen, I get your pear on that second go back right there, and maybe it was just because it was in my mind because you had already mentioned it.
I said it.
Yeah.
When I tried it, I keep thinking I was getting apple. It is more of a pear.
And one
after it settles. When you first put it in on your tongue, it's apple all day.
And I was going to suggest before you finish your last one to save just a little bit, because after a while she mentioned that the profile can change a little bit, so we can go back to it and say, hey, did the profile change or something like that?
I left a little bit.
It could also be because we gave it a little bit of air as well. I mean, if we give it a little bit of air, maybe
put a little bit in there.
Yeah, maybe that will actually
and then
we'll come back to it at the end and we'll see.
Adding in a drop of water may change it too.
For sure.
So
I don't want to mess that up.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a great start. Wendy, you off to a great start right here. That's all I'm saying.
Awesome.
Delicious.
So you would recommend the viewers to purchase that one?
Oh, absolutely. Get two.
Yeah.
You don't need a backup.
That's really good. Really good.
And I'll put a link in the description or across the screen to show exactly where you can purchase these. So we are moving on to the second pour, Aurora. This one is coming in at 110 proof. Another 4-year and 7-year blend. So the youngest age will be the age of the whiskey, which is 4 years. And if you haven't caught on, all of these are rye whiskeys. No bourbons, all rye. Meaning they are 100% rye. 95% rye and 5% malted rye. I can't tell you what the 5% rye, the malted portion is, because it's underneath lock and key. So. Good signs. So this was, according to Wendy, a pain in the butt to create.
I can imagine.
She said it was created in that time in the middle of the darkness, and at that time it was hard for her to name this one. So it has some beautiful depths within it, and she wanted to kick the proof up a notch. So that's why it's going from the 104 to the 110 for this one.
Again, for me, this is approachable, quite floral.
I get more of the oak on this one. Like, there's a note that I usually hit off of, and there's a certain profile, there's a certain smell that only comes with like, a lot of the times it's with whiskeys that are older, that have just been aged for a lot longer. I'm getting hints of that in here. Okay. I would be so curious to have a conversation with her and be like, hey, what's the typical age of these whiskeys? Because 4 to 7?
No, 4 and 7. They're blends of 4-year
blends of 4 and 7. Well, let me tell you, this noses like an older bourbon. Is what I would say. I would never guess that this is a rye.
What? Again?
I got the mint. I got the mint.
I was going to say, you get the mint this time.
No. I was talking about, and it is in here. I get it on the first one. The first one that we drink, I get the mint big time.
Okay.
It's so subtle in this. If you... No, but then when I go back to it, it's like, now that I've talked, I'm like, no, it's there. I was going to say I would miss it. No.
I was going to say, because the first one was way lighter on the mint.
Much more complex. It smells a little bit older. Like, this is a little bit more complex.
I got to taste this one.
Go ahead.
Stop talking now. Stop talking now.
So she also mentioned that this one was a little bit more complicated to blend. And the Solstice and Aurora were the anchor to her healing point at that time. And then the Aurora was at that tipping point where you get to the top of the mountain. And it just gets better and better from there.
That's good, man.
That is good. I'm going to advise that we hold our comments to this air out a little bit.
Okay.
And that's the thing, right? I can 100% see that one opening up.
Yes.
Big time.
Oh, so just the first impressions. What would you think?
Everything that you explained, I mean, everything that you explained that she was trying to do, you can tell how this could have been a pain in the butt, because this is complex. It's more, you get more alcohol in this one, which is why I was saying open it up. Let it open up a little bit, but you can also taste the floral and the oakiness of it, but it's got like a little spice to it because of the alcohol.
Okay.
I'm gonna dub this one. I'm gonna call this one Class in a Glass.
Class in a
Class
glass.
in a glass.
Class in a glass. And it just came to me as I'm sipping this. Because it's complex.
Very.
It has a nice proof point. It's in a proof point that I love. I'm that 107, 110 range. Right up in there is usually my typical. I identify with that because I usually get the best experience where I can get the spice, but I don't get that. I don't need to go take Tums and I got heartburn and all this other stuff, right?
Right.
Typically, I love that 107 to 110 proof point. This one, it's a burst of flavor. It's louder than this one, for sure.
Okay.
But it's also complex, and I can see the different layers within this whiskey.
Yes.
But the fact that it finishes so nicely, which is a credit to its proof point at 110, it caters to my palate. I know you liking this one. It is solid.
Okay.
It is really good.
Yeah.
I want to taste it with a little air to it, so we can get rid of some of the up front, like burn to the lips, like right.
Yeah,
because when that first touch is like, okay, it's a little spicy, but then it's like, oh my goodness, what happened just now?
But it opens. So that is one that I would recommend. Like we were talking about, is it approachable for newer whiskey sippers? I can see where she was going as far as new whiskey sippers for the Solstice for the first one.
Okay.
the average person puts a rock in that one right there, they're gonna love it. And that's if that's just like a beginning whiskey connoisseur, they put a cube in that, they're gonna fall in love with it.
Yeah, that's one thing she was mentioning as well in another interview that I was watching. She was saying that if you just put like a drop of water in it, it's going to change that profile into something amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, but that one's amazing. Yeah. I like that one a lot.
So what I'm gonna do is, after we do come back to this, and I finish this after it open up, is get another pour and put the water in it.
Yes.
Nice. See what happens.
Nice. And what's crazy, and I don't know if it's just carrying over for this one or that one, the taste on my tongue right now, like after I've sipped this, it feels like I literally just ate an apple. Now we're back to the apple again, right? You know that feeling when you eat the apple and it's just like, even after you're finished you can still taste it on, you're like, okay. That's what that's leaving me with right now, like a fruit note on the palate. Yeah, not overly sweet. Like I noticed that a lot of the ryes that I've been trying specifically here recently, I could confuse them for bourbons because they've been super sweet.
Right.
These are letting the fruit, it's like the notes of the whiskey shine through on this, and they're not being overpowered by some overtly sweet type of note, right?
Absolutely.
It's balanced, very well balanced, in different layers to that one right there.
Yeah,
I agree.
There, my good sir.
No extra words.
And on that note, we'll move on to Cashmere.
So I'm gonna just start with saying I absolutely love the name of this.
Yeah.
Cashmere is just absolutely a beautiful name.
So one of the things, since you mentioned the name, is for Wendy, it reminds her of all things luxurious.
Okay.
Yep.
Like soft, sweet, and robust. That's what came to mind when she created this pour. So I'm very intrigued to hear you guys' thoughts.
God bless it. I'm not look. I hear him over there.
I don't know if it's a comedy show.
Look, I hear him over there.
Man,
Smell that.
Yeah, I was ready to say we need to share that with her.
Smell that. I haven't had a pour that smells like that.
Oh my God.
I know what that smells like. Oh man.
I have a question. Once y'all dive into it,
what's your main note off that?
That is.
Ooh, what's your main note off that?
Man, listen, look, I'm ready to drink. You see,
what's your number one note on your nose? What's your number one note?
I'm gonna tell you what's so confusing to me right now. It's just a beautiful smell. Like
I will wear this on cologne. I will wear this as cologne.
Like the nose invites you to want to.
And I'm gonna just be quite honest. I have no idea.
You know what
I'm smelling right now, because it's just like
it's different. And it smells good. I'm gonna call it. I know exactly what that smells like. It smells 100% like fresh peaches. That is peaches all day
long. The fruit notes is carrying between the different pulls.
This smells like
the citrus,
a sweet apple. Peach cobbler mixed with a floral note, like a perfume. Like if Gucci came out with this type of fragrance, I would be like, yeah, this is like a Gucci fragrance, right?
Okay.
How there's different layers to their fragrances or whatnot. I get hit with this fruit peach. It's just like
it's crazy.
It's good.
And it's rounded. Oh man! Now, hands down, this is the best nose that I've so far.
Now the mint. I can get on my nose with this. It's almost like an apple pie with mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Okay. Wow.
I'm hoping it tastes like that, but it is so complicated. It just smells delicious.
I haven't smelled a pour like this since I got started in whiskey.
Yeah.
Since I got started. No, like seriously. So when she first gave me the 50 bottles, the original 50 bottles, when she gifted me those original 50 bottles, and I remember going through certain ones, there would be something every now and then that would catch me. Like, oh God, that smells like cologne or perfume or something. This reminds me of like one of those when I was first getting introduced, because this is such a unique nose. It's crazy. Yeah. So I can't wait.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, cheers, bro. I'm stuck on the nose. Look, I'm stuck on the nose. Let's see.
So this is one where Wendy said she gained her confidence and footing. Her love deviated from the blending to maturation and like the warehouse of the different barrels. And I didn't say this, or if I did, I'm going to repeat it. This is a 7-year, and the proof is 126. For Cashmere.
Really? Let me do this again.
Man.
So the nose was very inviting. How was the palate?
And I'm gonna just be straight up honest with you. This tastes like a 12-year.
It's funky. It's got a funk on it. There's a specific kind of funk on it.
I'm glad that you mentioned funk because I'm gonna let you finish your thought.
No, it's like a mushroom.
Yes.
But it's good though.
Right. It's got this little funk. Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah,
let me go back.
Go ahead and eat that portobello.
I'm like,
I'm waiting to ask this question because it came on a podcast that I listened to when someone else was reviewing this whiskey.
Okay.
So
I got it.
Dying to ask this.
I know my thoughts on it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
This is gonna sound crazy. If Guinness made whiskey, I don't even know if they do make whiskey. This reminds me of a Guinness stout.
A stout.
The beer. It reminds me of it. It has this flavor in there that just reminds me of a Guinness beer, right? Okay. But then it has this funkiness to it that comes with age, but it's just this very particular note. That's like, that's interesting. I can't put a finger on it. That's why I keep calling it the funk. Jay said mushrooms. I can definitely see that. There's something very different about that one in a good way. It's a good point.
I'm anxious to hear your comments right now.
What you got?
So if I had to mention it, none of these whiskeys are finished at all. And someone in their tasting, they said that it reminded them that it came out of like a peated Scotch barrel. Now that you've tried it, do you kind of get that same aspect?
It's the pepper. It's kind of peppery.
Yeah, it is. But I'm telling you, the old age on it for it to be so young, it's just kind of, it's just good.
Nice.
Now they're
3 for 3.
Yeah, no, this is
100%. I can see it is. I can 100% see why they would come up with the peatedness on this because it gave that like peppery note. But it's that chocolatey kind of Guinnessy thing that it's got going on. It really reminds me of a Guinness.
Yeah. Do you I'm gonna mess you up though. I'm gonna mess you up right now. You know what it tastes like?
What?
The foam on that Guinness.
Yes.
That's exactly what it tastes like. The foam on the Guinness.
Yes.
Okay.
That one right there, I like that one. I can see where she gained her confidence at, right? Like she was feeling herself when she made that one. She said, I'm gonna I can just see her in the kitchen like, throwing a little bit of this, throwing a little bit of that. Like, that works, but it needs something. And that something where you said she likes to hit you and then kind of compliment, it's that funk. Whatever that one note is, it's a distinguished whiskey. It sets your stuff apart.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like a baseball game. Fastball, curveball, slider.
Okay.
She sets you up so she can strike you out.
So I feel like that's the opposite. I feel like that's the curveball. I feel like the one you just drank is the curveball.
Okay.
That's the slow ball. That's the slow ball
guy.
No, but yeah, I am. But the curve, because that one, that's just a good whiskey. I told you, that's class in a glass right there.
Or is that
the Solstice. This was the second one we drank. Aurora was the second one we drank.
Yeah.
That's class in a glass because that's just a well-rounded. There's nothing that just sticks out except for its complexity. There's nothing that's just like bam. But that one is the oddball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
It's good.
We have one more left. The final pour, Suede. So let's dive in, fellas.
I'll take care of it. I'm a little closer.
Thank you. So Suede is coming in at 126 proof, another 7 year. Wendy said this was one she created when she was kind of on cruise control when she developed this one. So this one was when she was coming out on the other side of everything, better and stronger. So, and also, Cashmere and Suede came from the same lot of barrels. It just took a little time to pull them apart to create the right blend ratios. So, what are you guys thinking on the nose?
This smells the sweetest.
The sweetest?
Yes.
Okay.
Very much so. We get the more minty, minty
the
moss.
mint is there.
Mossy type.
Yeah, mossy mint. Yeah, that's there.
Yeah.
So this one's giving you your traditional kind of wrapper around the nose.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Like I would 100% know that this is a rye.
Okay.
If you were to give me this and ask for my thoughts, like I would know that this one was a rye.
Okay.
Traditional. Very traditional. So you said this was at the end of her, or towards like this is the last one she kind of curated?
Yeah, this was kind of when she said she was kind of on cruise control when she developed this one. Coming out on the other side of everything, stronger, better.
cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah. No,
I feel like this is so traditional. Yeah. It's like almost like a back to basics. Like, hey, this kind of happened in my life and it shows in the bourbon, but at the end I ended up back to where I needed to be. It's more traditional. I could see that being the case with this pour.
Let's see if we're
gonna try it.
Yeah, cheers. This is definitely well rounded, more traditional.
Oh wow. And what's that proof point?
126.
Yeah. No, it's definitely spicy. Drinks like a 126 to me. It's just I don't know if that's a dark fruit.
It's like a dark fruit and a dark like a fruit and a chocolate. I get like a chocolate from that.
So this one isn't more of the citrus from the other ones?
No.
Okay.
Not for me anyway.
It's there, but it's not the shining star in this one. The richness of that's chocolate for me. It's just like rich in chocolate. It's a very chocolatey, like a milk chocolate. Not so much dark, like it's bitter or anything. It's just a very kind of like soft, buttery chocolate that has a little bit of a spearmint. Maybe like an ice cream, like the green mint chocolate chip ice cream.
The natural one, right? The sugary one,
right?
Yeah,
that one.
And then one thing about Suede was I was listening to another interview that Wendy was doing with the pours, and she said Suede was a happy accident that she really couldn't just leave off. So initially it was only going to be 3, but when she curated Suede, she had to put it in.
It's very traditional. It's a good rye.
It is. It's good. It's really good, actually.
It's a good rye whiskey for sure.
And it definitely drinks older.
Right.
Okay.
Did she have an age on this one? Was this
7 years?
Yeah. No. Yeah, this is definitely older.
I would think this was older. I would think this was, because there's a lot of the young stuff. I get a lot of alcohol. The fact that this one, I don't get that punch of alcohol.
Right.
And for it to be 126, I could feel like a younger whiskey would be very easy to get that hit of ethanol. If you're going to go that higher proof point at a younger age, it doesn't come across that way on this. It's kind of subtle, has this creamy, chocolatey kind of flow to it. So
because the spicy is definitely on the tip of the tongue, not the finish.
Which is where you typically feel it. You feel it in the throat and the chest when it comes to spicier or like just hotter pours. That does not drink hot.
Yeah. If this is any indication of how good this is,
good.
Wow. The pour is finished. But I will add, the Suede is kind of like an LTO. So once it's gone, it's gone. It's not going to be in the lineup. The Suede one is going to be replaced by an LTO, which is a limited time offering. So each release will always be the Aurora, the Solstice, and the Cashmere. But the Suede will be replaced with another LTO in the future. And then also, I'm not saying which one to get because, I didn't taste it. But the Aurora and the Cashmere will change in the future. So
you said the Aurora and the Cashmere.
Those will change in the future on purpose because she kind of wanted it to always be consistently inconsistent. But keeping that quality.
Well, if you're buying these blind, I'm going to 100% say I think you're safe with 1, 2, and 4. Okay. 4 drinks like, which was the Suede. It drinks like just a not standard. It's a very nice finishing rye whiskey. So it's your traditional kind of situation. These other 2 between the Cashmere, the Aurora and the Solstice, they're great. Like they're super good. The oddball in all of these is the Cashmere. So, and I'm not saying that you're not gonna like it, but I would be more hesitant, to tell somebody to go try to buy this one blind prior to trying it because that is the curveball. That's the curveball. That funk in there, you're either gonna love it or you're just not gonna like it, right? Me, I absolutely think it is great. And with my collection, I'm sometimes looking for the thing that's like, okay, what's different? What do I want that's different? What stands out? And when she says that she gained her confidence on that one, it shows, right? The confidence is in that pour, and I think she hit it out the park. I like it. But if I was going blind, if I was gonna tell somebody else to go blind, Depending on where you're at, I don't think you can go wrong with the other 3. But if you're feeling spontaneous, then Cashmere is solid.
And I agree with Chris. At the same time, I'm saying get that one too.
Get that one.
All right? Oh, for sure. It's
get that
for
one
me.
Too.
It's bomb. It's good.
Yeah, I will get all 4 and do exactly what we're doing right now. I have all 4. I bought them blind. Okay, so get all 4 of them and do your own tasting.
For sure.
Yes. I guarantee you will revisit the bottles immediately because all of them are good. Like Chris said, this one is very unique. It has the Guinness foam,
the Guinness foam
taste on it, but it also has like a funky mushroom taste, but on the finish.
Right.
But it is delicious.
It is.
So it's the most unique one.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely.
You got most approachable. The first one is 100% Solstice. The most approachable. Yes. Class in a Glass.
Class
is the second one, which is the Aurora. That one is my palate written all over it. It's the experience, the actual experience of how it drinks, right? Because half of my thing, like most people are gonna gravitate towards what something tastes like. For me, it's can I drink this and not have to think about like, it's hot, or it's I don't taste the liquor in this at all because it's it's 80 proof, right? Yes. That right there is the perfect balance of complexity without overproofing, and the experience of drinking it is subtle. So that is right up my alley. Class in a Glass.
It makes sense that you would say that because it's 110 proof. It kind of was in that sweet spot for you. So it's just delicious. All 4 of them are great. All 4 hits.
Yeah, all 4 are hits. I mean, of course, everybody's gonna have their favorites, but if you're introducing someone to rye whiskey, that Solstice is the one you go with.
For sure.
But as Chris says, the Class in a Glass, the Aurora, you get that and just don't be by yourself because you're going to finish the bottle.
It's good.
That's all I'm saying.
It's really good.
Share that with somebody.
Some really good whiskey.
Yeah, share that with someone.
And I have to add too, even though Wendy provided us these samples, and thank you so much, Wendy, we truly appreciate it. We're not just putting on because, I can't say we because I didn't drink it, but they're not just putting on because the samples was provided to us. These are honest and truthful reviews. So I just want you to know that, hey, because these were sent to us, we're still giving you an honest review. They're good. According to their palates.
Legit. I 100% wouldn't lie just because somebody, was nice enough to send us these. I would say, hey, I probably hit you with something like, it's not really my palate. I didn't necessarily care for this one, but maybe some of y'all out there watching would care for this one. I'd probably say something along those lines. But be very transparent of, it's not really my thing.
Yes.
Right. All 4 of these, we have to get a bottle of. We're probably going to end up getting all 4 of these. If not, specifically the Aurora for me, 100% I'm getting that. And I have these samples right here, right? So I'll go back and revisit them. But 100%, I would not be mad if Kia walked in the house one day with any one of these bottles, handed it to me, said, try this, give me your thoughts. I would sit back with it and know that I would love whichever one. So they're fine.
Then for me, I bought them blind because of the story.
Yes.
But I am so happy that I got them because now... And thank you all for the invitation for allowing me to come and do the tasting with you all, because now I know that I'll be able to enjoy all 4 of these bottles depending on my mood.
Yep.
If I know that I'm having a regular old easy night, approachable. Everything else will be all about what I'm cooking, how I'm feeling, and what's the temperature outside.
Exactly. And every palate is different. Like everything's subjective. It's what you like, and you can kind of sense that all of these pours are great. And plus, we included Jay, and Jay is truthful. So, and he's going back for another pour.
That's right.
But I don't think we mentioned in the video the cost of these. So the cost is between $64, $85, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the link in the description, and I also put it in the video as well, so you'll see it scrolling across.
Yo, that is a steal. Like full transparency. Like seriously. And for that price, that is ridiculous for quality level whiskey of this caliber. The Aurora. Just being honest, like there's other whiskeys out there almost had a slip and threw them right out there because a certain brand came to mind. But there's certain brands out there that cost a lot more than this that this would definitely 100% destroy if you were to put them in a side by side. So for the price point, oh man, that is a phenomenal purchase on that Aurora right there.
Awesome. Yes. I'm so glad to hear it. Jay, thank you so much for tuning in with us, joining the taste.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That is awesome. Chris, as always. Thank you.
For sure.
Wendy.
Uncle Jay right here, man. Look, if you want to see Uncle Jay in more videos, let us know.
Yeah.
I know we're starting to...
I'm pretty sure you have seen Uncle Jay in a few videos.
Yeah. We got to bring him over. We got to bring him over more often.
But yeah, we're going to have you over some more. And if you're watching this, it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I hope you all have everything your heart desires. And until next time, hit that comment like. As I always say, it's free. Click the button. Let us know in the comments what's your favorite expression or what's the one that you're gravitating towards based on this tasting. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Look at that logo.
Yeah.
Look at that logo. SBG. SBG.
You